Well, that's pretty good. Pretty good. So today's the 26th, just check in, 26th of October. It's a Thursday. It's market day here on Camposol A. Temperatures today are 27, so the temperatures are creeping back up again. But I don't think the pool is. I think the pool is probably about 20, maybe touching 21. I'm just gonna bring that down a little bit. So and I'll tell you what I'll do as well. I'll put it around the other way, so it just gives you an idea what it looks like today. So it's a bit wispy clouds today, but it's still nice and warm. I'm on early today because I got a sort of a busy afternoon. I got somebody's birthday today, Sienna, my granddaughter over in the UK. It's her birthday today. She's going to be the ripe old age of 7 years old. God, I can remember her as a little like a baby. And now she's a big girl. So Sienna, you're a top lady. So I'm just going to put that back on me now. Say, you got my t-shirt, nice clean t-shirt there. Anyway, today I got a good question today from Glenn. He's a top man. I got to do a shout out first. Well, I just done one shout out to my most important granddaughter and all the other grandkids. You're fantastic, but it's Sienna's birthday today, so it's a little bit special, isn't it, for a 7-year-old. Anyway, I got a shout out to Amon and Lorraine. You're top people. Very much. You said, "Hi Sean, enjoy the coffee on us. Thanks for answering the question about the Irish people on Camposol." Guys, no problem. I think we had a good chat yesterday about the Irish people, didn't we? Anyway, good luck with next year's new adventure. Hope it all works out for you guys. And if you're in the Camposol area, just give me a shout and we can meet up if you like. Anyway, so that's the shout out. Now, Glenn's today's question, he says, can you get a bus to Alicante? If you can, how much does it cost? Right, well, you can't catch a bus from Camposol, Glenn, if that's what you're asking. And I know when you say Alicante, I think you're referring to the airport, aren't you? If not, I would imagine that's what you're asking about. Anyway, prices. So I had to do a little bit of research on this. Anyway, I did make a video back in the COVID days. I think we're just coming out of COVID. So I think it's about 2 years ago, I made a video, see if we could catch a train from, not Camposol, because there's no train stations there in Camposol, but not far from there, about 10 kilometres, is Toltana, which has got a train station, and train runs from Toltana up to Murcia, and obviously it will go on to Alicante. So I thought, yeah, that'd be good. I'll make a nice video of that. It wasn't going to cost a lot. I think it's going to be about, the train journey would have cost, checking on the site at the time, was about 20 euros, I think, if that. So I went to Toltana. One thing about Toltana train station, there's no parking fee, so you can park your car there for a week if you wanted to. Anyway, we got to the station. We went into the station to get the ticket, and we noticed the ticket office shut. So we thought, okay, that's a bit strange. Anyway, there's a lovely lady there, really helpful. She told us the train station's shut for 5 years, so sounds like we've got another 3 years yet. And what it is, they're upgrading the line, but also the Mediterranean high-speed lines coming through as well. And I got a feeling they're going to shut that station down, and they're going to be using Alhambra de Murcia. They're going to build a new train station there, but that's all in the pipeline at the moment. So anyway, no trains. So we thought, oh, well, let's put a downer on it. But then she said, no, we're running coaches the same time as the train. I think it's on the half hour, so we could catch a coach for the same price. So what we done, we caught a coach from Toltana up to Murcia, and then we got to Murcia, it started to go all pants again. What it was, we could have caught a coach, but trying to get to the airports, and I mean, you would think Alicante International Airport hasn't even got a train station or a substation. you got to catch a coach. So if you drive into Alicante and then you catch another coach from there to up to the airport. But when we worked it out, the trains were like on the hour, and if we did catch a train from Murcia up to Alicante, we would then have to find a bus from Alicante up to the airport, and we wouldn't have got back. And unfortunately, also doing that video on that bus, even though everybody was wearing masks, I went down with COVID. So it wasn't a particularly brilliant trip for me, but don't panic, Glenn, because I did a bit of research. Now online, there's a site called, I'm going to have to say it in intervals, it's called Rome to Rio. All one word, Rome to Rio. And what it does, it works out your route, wherever you put it, how long it would take, what's the best options. Anyway, so it worked it out. You can catch a bus, and it says it takes 3 hours, 4 minutes. You can catch a train, which that ain't gonna happen because we know the train station's not even working, but it said it would be 45 minutes. And we can drive in your car, 1 hour, 19 minutes. Now that's probably about right. Now, if you went in the car, it reckons it would cost about 22 to 31 euros in fuel. Probably about right, depending on what sort of car you got. But the bus was working out at 25 to 26 euros. And then it broke it all down to what you got to do. So you got to catch a taxi into Mazaron. You then catch a bus from Mazaron to Murcia. And then you catch the other bus from Murcia to Alicante Airport. So it sounds like actually at Murcia, they actually do a bus straight to the airport. Obviously, what times, what number buses, I don't know. You're gonna have to, Glenn, you're gonna have to check that out yourself. And I'd be amazed if it did take 3 hours, 4 minutes myself. That seems a bit precise to me. I know people have done it over the years. Obviously, the train was a better way of doing it because you just caught the train to Murcia and then you catch another train from Murcia to Alicante, and then there'd probably be a bus running to the airport. But catching a bus sounds like a lot of bus trips, you know, a lot of exchanging, and it's just, I've been got a mozzie hanging around. It's probably a fly. So that's not bad. I mean, it'd be nice to hear if people have caught a bus from Camposol. I haven't heard nobody doing that. I mean, it says you can catch a taxi into Mazaron, sorry, and I think it said 10 euros, but I think it's a bit more than 10 euros myself. But you can catch the bus from Camposol into Mazaron, but I think what it does, it must stop in the town. I mean, I've got a car, so what's the point of me catching buses and things like that? But I know there is a bus that takes you down to the port, so I'd imagine it stop in the town, and then obviously you would have to wait. And all I know where the buses mainly pick up from. So I've got flies. Where the buses hang out is right in the middle of the town. They've got a BP station there, and you've got a taxi rank, so it's right in the centre of town, and that's where you can get the buses. But how you find out about times and that, I don't know. You know, people ask me about timetables from the one down the road there. Got a bus stop, but they haven't got a timetable. Very handy, isn't it? And people say you have to look online, and when you look online, you find the old bus timetables, but I'd imagine they're probably all the same. They probably run on the half hour. So, Glenn, I hope that's answered the question. I think end of the day, anybody thinking about moving to Spain, no matter where you're moving, you do need a car, guys, because it's gonna, I mean, I know obviously some people, maybe they can't drive or they haven't got a car for whatever reason. Not having a car does make things a lot more difficult, depending on where you move to, I suppose. I suppose if you move to the city, then you ain't got a problem because there'd probably be a good network of tube trains and smaller sub-trains and whatever, and bus thing. But here, there is a bus service, but it's pretty minimal. You know, you can catch a bus to Mazaron, and then I think from Mazaron you can go all over then, but it is a bit difficult. Now there is also, got flies, where do they all come from? There is a bus twice a day. It's 1 in the morning. Don't ask me what time, but there's a bus every day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and it goes from here to Mercer International Airport, or Colvera Airport as I call it, every day. I think it's like 11 o'clock, something like that. Might be earlier, but I won't take my word for it. But there is a bus, and it also obviously picks up people twice a day from Colvera Airport back to Camposol. I don't know anybody who's done that, but I know it's still on as far as I know. I see the bus sometimes. It's a big white coach that does it. So, good question, Glenn. One I've never done. I mean, when that train station opens up again, I'm definitely going to catch a train up to Alicante and just see what the journey's like. I mean, on the bus it was pretty good. It was pretty fast as well, except it had COVID. Anyway, tomorrow is Fish and Chip Friday, and then we've got the weekend. I can't believe how quick it's come. But like I said today, the temperature today, I think I said 26, didn't I? The temperature today is 27 in the shade. But it's going to be like this, a bit of a cloudy, sunny day, but still lovely. Anyway, adios amigos. I'll catch you tomorrow. I've got 19 in the house, got 13 likes. That's all fine for me. Catch you tomorrow, guys. Adios.